Hello everyone, welcome back to another game of Mario Baseball. Today I'm going to be reviewing my last pools matchup here from the Slice 2024 LAN event. This time we are going up against sleepywitch as player 1, sleepywitch is player 2. Playing at Mario Stadium. I got first pick at Mario Stadium, which is actually my preferred option to go to if I'm at Mario Stadium. Don't remember how the coin flip worked out, but somewhat standard here. Start. You'll see sleepywitch there took King Boo at the 7th spot. I mean, Madge at the 7th spot. That allowed me to grab Birdo, so a nice solid infield there in Yoshi Birdo. We'll pick up Waluigi here. Something that I realized later on, like within the last week, is after the tournament, my Waluigi was actually batting like 550 throughout this whole tournament. And we grabbed Waluigi 9, well, either all of them or all but one of the games that we played in. So it definitely was a key factor for our success so far. And it is someone I should have been looking more to. Like, I picked him up, but just someone I should have realized or latched onto and maybe made him a priority in terms of structuring my lineup, just because he's batting an insane amount, insanely high there. Sleepywitch there takes Dixie, probably to try and mess me up in terms of pitcher, want to make me throw a different pitcher, which I actually somewhat prepared for by warming up with Diddy Kong, so I wasn't feeling too thrown off by that pick. Dixie on Sleepy's team just doesn't add too much. There's no monkey cam, so I really feel like it was some sort of a counter pick to try and get me to throw a different type of pitcher. And so that's an option you have when you're facing someone who you want to try and get them off their game as much as possible. If you feel like you're an underdog coming into a game, that's a good method to try and go. Setting up this lineup here, we got Swarth leading things off. He's got that really good slap, but like I said, maybe if I realized how good I was with Waluigi, he shouldn't be all the way down there in the 7th spot. But other than that, we put DK in the 3 spots. Sometimes I like to lead off with him. This time I don't actually have King Boo on my team, so he's gonna maybe get relied on for some charge hits more often. If you get Toadsworth on base, Bowser gets walked. You want to drive in some runs rather than try and just keep circling your runners around, so that should be a good option there. But we'll get underway here. As a home team on defense here, it's going to be tough for some of these batters to put it through the infield. We got Yoshi and Birdo in this infield. Birdo there not going to be able to make that suction. It was close play. I think Yoshi actually makes that play, but Birdo was unable to. And you'll see Sleepy goes with Fire Bro. We've been seeing that a lot more from some top players. They're willing to take that extra power and Fire Bro has over Hammer Bro, the 95 versus 90. While trying to mitigate the low trajectory that Fire Bro has by holding down on the stick when you swing. So if you can execute it well, it's equal, if not better. Sleepywitch coming up here and attempting to fireball right off the bat. It's a good one there. This one actually almost was almost caught. I had to attempt the catch there with Luigi. I think Blue Toad gets home in that situation. I was surprised not to see Sleepy send Blue Toad there, but we'll definitely take that, not having to try and get that runner out at home. And so that leaves Boo here. You also only have one out, so you have a couple runner or batters after this to make something happen, but Boo hits into a double play here, and we get out of a bit of a jam there in the first inning, having that runner sitting on third base. And yeah, it feels nice to not have that run come across. For a second there when I missed that dive with Luigi, it really felt like that run was gonna score. Here we got Toadsworth leading off. We're hitting over towards Fire Bro at second base. Not the best second baseman, should give us a better opportunity to try and put one through. And that one, no one's getting there. You saw King Boo had a pretty good jump attempt at it, but just not enough to the left there to make that play. And once again, Bowser getting pitched to. It's been like this whole pools. Like I said, last game against Spaceman, I did play on stream against Jason, and my Bowser didn't show up very well. I do wonder if some people saw that. I believe Sleepy was actually commentating that game, so she definitely was aware of that performance. I don't know if it played into her decision in terms of pitching to Bowser or letting me have first pick. I don't know exactly how that went down, but I'm sure it played into something. But we slapped there with DK. We show charge first pitch, but we got no outs. Let's try and just get some runners on base. We have Captain Birdo afterwards. We're relying on our captain in a big way here. We flipped Birdo's handedness, but I think I just messed up my flipping Birdo's handedness because I should have just matched Boo's handedness. So instead, we're trying to hit the ball here on the outside. Take that one. Looked like it might have been ball 4. And then we do actually get thrown ball 4 there and strike out with Birdo. So big missed opportunity. We put ourselves in a little bit of a tougher spot there by missing the handedness assignment with Birdo. Yoshi here, we have the option to bunt with the runners we have on base. Instead, it looks like we're going to slap. We get the nice contact, but it is just hit right into the match zone. We're lucky that's not a double play. Noki's up, though. We got 3 stars in the chamber. This is a spend situation. A good star could score Bowser. At least keep that inning going and try and put Waluigi up to drive in some more runs. So there's another good hit. Nice contact at least, but Match gobbles that one up. Unable to score with the bases loaded. Missed opportunities there with both Birdo and Noki. And we burnt a decent number of stars. Put ourselves in a not the best spot after the first inning here. PD, on the other hand, he's going to sour this one up. We get 1 star back at least. King Boo got really good contact there. Unfortunately for Sleepy, it just went to center field where all those balls go to die. That Yoshi grab there was just a bit too late. I think if we get Yoshi control of Yoshi just a little bit earlier, we could have caught that one. That's one of those balls from Wario out to left field, or just one of those hits in general that Yoshi probably makes that catch if he's out in left field, but we have him currently sitting in the infield there. That was a risky throw to Yoshi there from Birdo. We got the underhand. Luckily, we had chemistry to make that throw happen. Probably should have just thrown to first base. Terrible timing from Waluigi. Here with Diddy Kong, you're just trying to get nice contact, try and put it over the fielders. Usually it doesn't fly too far out to the outfielder, so if you can get it through the infield, it can land. It's just a lot of weak contact from Diddy. Usually keeps it in the infield. Luigi's someone who's definitely been struggling this tournament. I know throughout the rest of the tournament, he doesn't go on to perform very, very well either. So someone that I need to potentially get better at, look at changing up how I perform with him. We win another star chance there. It's really nice to have this big star lead and then another star chance against Fire Bro. And we're doing pretty well with Diddy. We're generating a lot of swing and misses. Feel pretty well in control. Mario there gets really jammed on that. We'll grab Diddy and grab it. So sit at 5 stars, 5-0 star lead. So even though we haven't put up the runs on offense, I do feel solidly in control so far. Here at Toadsworth, at least burn 1 just so you don't sit at 5 stars for the rest of the inning, because we're not going to burn with Bowser. We're not going to burn with DK. And so if you don't get all the way to Birdo, which it shouldn't happen, but if it does happen, then you don't have to sit there with 5 stars. And even there, with Bowser coming up, if we do get walked in a situation, we have spot to hold that star. It might make Sleepy more willing to pitch to us had we had 5 stars. Although she is pitching to us either way here. And we went outside for that one just a bit early. And then chase that one on the outside. It's just been really rough for Bowser this whole tournament. Here with 2 outs, we have an opportunity to charge. That's what we do in this second pitch. Sometimes I do like to mix up, maybe just take the first pitch and then show charge second pitch, just because your pitcher might not expect it. And you see there, we hit the perfect contact, but we just push it out to the outfield. We need that pull hit, otherwise can't always guarantee that ball will leave the stadium. And unfortunately, just too high of a contact there to leave Mario Stadium out there in some of the deepest areas. There, Yoshi makes an insane play. The manual fielder select grab of him allows us to go track that ball down and pick up another star. So we're still at this 5-star amount. That one from PD, again, just hit towards center field. That's the second one that we've given up good contact to. King Boo had one out there as well, but the timing just not able to put it down the line, and those balls will hang up in the outfield. And then King Boo there, low liner, pretty good contact, but we get the catch there in the infield and able to turn to. Peter's not back to second base in time. So once again, we're fighting this unoptimal pitching matchup with Birdo. I might have matched my handedness with Dixie. Maybe that's what I did on the screen. I'm not sure. Just a mistake. Although is Dixie the same handedness? Anyway, Birdo goes down on strikes. Brings up Yoshi another star chance. But we get jammed once again. We've been getting jammed with Yoshi too. Especially that Faceman game. We got jammed a lot with a lot of characters. But it seems to be happening with Luigi and Yoshi a lot. Go star for star there just to try and maintain our star advantage. That's a hit you're more looking to see out of Waluigi. Just a bit late there. We'll actually lean on that one and get a nice hit by pitch. I did consider the Diddy bananing here, but not with 2 outs. You're not going to want to try and hit that, I don't think. Just too unpredictable. So we haven't been able to put up the runs. Bowser's been definitely letting us down. We've been able to maintain a very good star advantage. And, I mean, maintaining a star advantage really speaks to your offense and defense. You're getting hits when you have those star chances available, but you're also winning them on defense. So it is a good indicator of how the game is going. And so for us, our pitching has been pretty good. Haven't been giving up a lot of those star chances on defense. We had a couple of long hits out of some of Sleepy's power characters, but we've been able to mitigate their issues with them going towards center field. We get a swing and miss there on the outside. There's another sour contact. Luigi, like I said, same thing with Yoshi. We've been doing a lot. Just trying to get those outside pitches, and they're running inside on the bat. Star chance here. This is a very obvious star attempt for us. Showing very patient at the plate though. Very good for us. And you see us just sit there. That ball comes right over the middle. We didn't really have to move for it. Just attempt the round, but obviously go back to first base there with Toadsworth. And Bowser's been pitched to a couple times. That time we didn't get the right frame, but it was nice and didn't hang up for us. I'm mashing like crazy in this situation. It's Wario. There's no laser. Toadsworth comes all the way around from first base. Gives us our first run of the game, and we still got a big opportunity this inning. We got 5 stars. DK's up. We could charge, but we're going to try and rely on our star swinger in Birdo to get the job done. Sleepy throws over to third on that one. And, Madge actually, I forgot about that. Madge actually saves that ball with a magical catch from going into the outfield. Wario threw it to no one covering second base there. Pretty sick play. Same result on that hit as if the ball had just gone to first base and the runner had been held. And Birdo there makes a good play. Wario seemed to be held up there. I didn't notice that in the game, but almost feels like Wario could have tried to run over there and make a play, but he kind of stopped. I'm not sure what happened there, but I guess it's the second run at least. Anything further in this inning would be pretty nice, but it's going to require stringing together a couple hits. Yoshi, another sour. So that puts us in a 2-run lead. I'm feeling pretty confident. I know this game's pretty close run-wise, but I've just felt completely in control. Diddy pitchers getting the mix-ups we've needed, and we haven't been giving up too many power hitters with runners on base. Letting them come to the plate with runners on base, which is when things get really dangerous, because you can survive solo home runs, but you really can't survive a lot of attempts when those runners have the opportunity, when those batters have the opportunity to drive in a lot of runs. I'm surprised there to see the star swing. I know you're probably going star for star, but with no one on base, I don't personally use it, especially the way that the star's situation is. If you're down in that situation with only one star, you're kind of needing to, for me, I'm trying to want to rebuild my star supply, so try and just get on with the slap, if that's me. Star chance here with Waluigi. We crush it, unfortunately. That one's close to being in Madge's range if it's low traj, so not the unluckiest hit there, but would have loved to see that one have an opportunity to land, not just hit on a rope out to Dixie. Good pitch there from Sleepy. I don't know that Diddy's gotten on base. Kind of been a liability in our lineup, but we have him down there far enough to where he's in the spot where he's meant to be a liability in that part of the lineup. Walu almost gets it. I think he gets it. If we don't jump left, we jump actually to the right. But it was so hard to read with the curve there that we just missed it. Who goes down on strikes though? We throw hard inside to PD there, which like, can we get the sour right off the bat? There's a low traj from PD. That's a bit unlucky. That might have gone foul. If it's high traj, it would have been close down the line. It wouldn't have been wall jumped. This one though, from King Boo, is going to get out over Luigi, under Luigi. Somehow Luigi missed that one. That's unfortunate because I felt like we were there. I thought we had a great opportunity to pull that one back, but Luigi just not able to make that play. We go with the charge pitch there, trying to mix up timing. We actually get a swing through and miss on a star. Personally, again there, I'm not burning one star, I'm not burning 2 stars. You got no one on base, you have 2 outs. I think you just let him ride, try and find a different spot to burn your stars. Star chance here with Luigi. We've been getting jammed. We don't swing on that one. That probably would have jammed us had we swung. We actually lead off with the fireball. I had forgotten about this too. Good play by Match, but we had buffered a throw to second base. With the star chance, a 1-star leadoff batter. We've been stockpiling stars this whole game. I think it made sense. We didn't go for the star there with Toadsworth, I believe, because we just don't want to hit into a double play if we smack that right at King Boo. We didn't need to. Toadsworth has that bat, and so now we load the bases with DK up. In this situation, you're like, oh, we could just slap here, but I want the home run. I want to try and put some runs on the board, and there's no outs in this inning, so worst case I thought was going to be a single out, like a ball that doesn't get all the way to the out or to the fence, but instead we low traj double play to King Boo. That's a killer. This Birdo egg though does a job, goes way into the outfield. Toad a little bit glitched. We hold Birdo there on second there, attempt to third. I think maybe we missed the input and it meant to send Birdo at least to attempt that. Feels like some situation I would send my runner there, but delayed up. We were going for the charged egg with the hit and run, just to try and get some madness, some chaos on the base pass. That one from Yoshi gets down. Unfortunately, we didn't do the hit and run, so Birdo's not going to be able to make it all the way home in that situation. We do get in a bit of a run down here, but Birdo is back safe. So second and third leaves us 1 star for Noki. Big opportunity because if we land this star, that's definitely 2 runs. Yoshi has that speed on the base pass. We get a little bit jammed up though, and Wario is able to clean it up. So build a nice 4-1 lead. It's not the biggest lead we've ever had, but it just feels very comfortable for us. We used most of our stars there in that situation, that inning. So we're not expecting to score too many more in this game without picking up some more stars. But a nice 3-run lead. We've only given up that 1 run on a King Boo solo shot. And like I said, we haven't been letting a lot of runners on base for when these heavies come up. Toad just hasn't been able to produce consistently enough to get on base there for Firebro. I think he's been on once or twice, but in those situations we've been able to pitch to Firebro. The bottom of the 8th, it is the bottom of our lineup. Waluigi puts a ball out there, lands at the feet of Dixie this time, gets us going. But we're at this part of the lineup where we're really struggling. Diddy Kong, Luigi, both not doing too well. Hitting to match a few too many times. Yeah, and there another sour. Really need to to get into to thinking more when we're swinging with Luigi, get that sour out of us. We actually get a steal there. It was a little bit of a delay of a throwdown from Petey, and that puts us in a nice scoring position if we can get a hit and run here with Toadsworth. A little bit of jukes on the base pass, but we get back safe. And we're actually take third there. I noticed Sleepy just wasn't throwing down to third. Figured we'd run it out. I feel like you can get away with that a lot more than people think, so I'm able to steal third there. And it's just a nice jump play from Fire Rogue. Great input there to get the jump, not actually end up diving for that one, which would not have been a catch. So sends us to the 9th here. Like I said, we are feeling confident. This is Sleepy's part of the lineup to get something going, and that's what we can't be doing in the top of the 9th. Walking that first batter. Cannot allow that to happen. Verto, we send that one into the air. Didn't mean to drop it, just overran it with Diddy, but there's not too big of a difference. Mario is a little bit faster on the base pass, so it is a little bit of a loss for us. We make the right play there. So many times I feel like I just want to throw that ball to second base, but that's absolutely the wrong play. We would have been burnt for that if we did. It's the 9th inning. We gotta we just gotta take our outs as we get them. Petey finally connects and gets all of that one in the perfect hit. Doesn't matter where you put that ball as long as it's to the right side of the field. So that actually brings this game to 1 run, and King Boo is up. So it is a little bit of a hairy situation with the star chance at this at bat. I don't really want to walk in this situation. We've been able to contain King Boo. That was also the second home run we've given up to this game, and it was to Petey. So I felt fine pitching that situation. We get the low trudge out to Yoshi. That ball hit up the center field area. So overall, the score shows it was pretty close, but in terms of comfortability, in terms of my heart rate, if we had a heart rate monitor, I don't think it was that high. I think I felt in control. You see Sleepy batted 219 that game. On our side, we were batting 343. So we were getting more hits. We were absolutely dominating the Stars. Let's see, Diddy had 6 strikeouts for us. He actually got the MVP, so good job for Diddy, even though I don't think he got a hit. I think I missed that. Let's see if we can take a look here. Yeah, no hits for Diddy. So a rough showing on offense for him, but was cleaning up on defense. And as you can see there on the right, the Pool 2 standings show me and Jason were tied, both 2-1 heading into this final matchup. Jason was playing Faceman, who was 3-0. As long as I won, if I won, I was guaranteed to advance. And if Jason had beat Faceman and I had lost, then he would have advanced over me. But all other scenarios were involved me advancing. The top tool from each pool advanced to now a secondary pool. So there were 7 pools total at Slice. The bottom second place in each pool moved on to a second set of pools called the lower pools. We'll have gameplay from that and breakdown of those VODs coming for you this week. But we are moving on. Jason lost to Faceman. He is not moving on. And yeah, super exciting stuff. It goes back to that game we played against Jason, which I didn't realize how important it was for the rest of the pools just to win that one matchup. I probably would have felt a little bit more pressure during that game had we had to, had I known I have to win this game in order to keep playing in the Stars Off bracket, because Jason's a great player and he didn't even advance out of this pool. He's done for Slice in terms of Stars Off, which would have been 4 games and you're done. That would not feel good to have happen. So I'm really glad we won that game and are moving on to the lower pools, and we'll play 3 other games in these pools. And yeah, so I'll catch you up on those VODs as I record them. But thank you all for tuning in to this VOD review. Good game against Sleepy Witch, and moving on to the lower pools. But until next time, thank you for watching.